Louis, thank you so much for being here. This is awesome. We're live in the field wearing those same sunglasses. I love it. What are we looking at? Where are we? What's going on?
We are the mobile home park that shall remain unnamed.
Okay.
All right. We are here at the park. That's my car. That's my handyman's car. And that's the house, John.
Woo! So
the house. Oh. Let's walk over there. Walk over there and take a look.
Let's do it. I don't want you getting in trouble here. Now, this looks like an average kind of older, I mean, the whole park looks sort of 1970s, 1980s.
Yes,
homes.
It actually is. Most of the houses here are a little bit older. And as a matter of fact, this one is no different. All right. Here we go. Got the paint going here. That's Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Hi.
Frank is the handyman. He's getting to work and he's not wasting any time. Frank also happens to be another home tenant buyer.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, so he's one of them. We started here.
Showing the love. Heck yeah.
I'm glad that I caught you. This is what the cabinets used to look like. All shitty and stuff, and that's what they're going to look like now. Nice and pretty. It's good stuff, man.
Making quick
live in the field.
That's so. Now you just closed on this one. Can you share any numbers?
Yeah. I just closed on this morning.
Can you share any numbers right now, or we'll do that later?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me show you some. This is the bedroom here. We got some beautiful artwork in the bedroom.
A 2-bedroom? One.
This is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. This is smaller than I like to be, but this one's gonna end up nice and clean, and I know. I mean, look at those. Those are. So let me get out here in the silence, and I'll go over the numbers with you. Okay, so here are the numbers. I bought the house from the park for the back lot rent. I don't particularly prefer 1-bedrooms, but I happen to be familiar enough with the market and this area to know that I think I'm going to be all right. It's the risk I'm willing to take. So I paid the back lot rent off, and I got the house for $0. I mean, back lot rent ended up being $1,100. Now I'm paying next month's lot rent as well, so I have the next basically 40 days before I have to come out of pocket anymore to the park.
Okay.
So it's paid all the way to January. Total cost $1,500. I already ran the numbers with Frank, and that's going to be total investment is going to be with him is going to be parts and labor about $1,000 and change. All right, let's say we overdo it, we do $1,500. Okay, let's just budget and other bullshit and nonsense. And long story short, it's going to be about $3,500 to bring this house to market. That's what it's going to cost me to put it for sale. But it's going to be a nice house with nice new paint and new floors, and it's going to be pretty nice to someone. It's going to be someone's forever home.
That's awesome. I mean, once you fix it, it's going to last another 10, 15, 20 years.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
So what am I going to sell it for? Well, I plan on, and I'm pretty confident that the market's going to let me sell it for $1,500 to move in, $300 cash flow a month.
What's current lot rent?
$412.
Is 712 or 7 something? Is that good for a 1-bedroom in the area?
Yeah. So I have sold a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, and before in this park, I put my ads out, and what I found is that yes, there's a lot of people. This park does have a lot of smaller mobile homes, and there is a high demand. I mean, every house always sells here, and there's a high demand for the 1-bedrooms, people living by themselves. I mean, there's a guy driving by right here. Look, he's by himself too. Look, he ain't got no friend.
Is it cool if we check it in on you like closer to the end of this after?
Yeah. It's happening so fast, but only because there's no sense in wasting time.
No, exactly.
I just bought this house, just getting him started. Right when you walked in, I mean, you saw him. He was just painting. He's not wasting any time. So yeah, let's check in real time. Let's check in, and I'll walk you through as we progress and all the way to the end. I mean, we know that I want $1,500 a month, or excuse me, $1,500 to move in, $300 a month for about 48 months, maybe even 60, who knows? We know that's what I want, but we'll see. Maybe we'll negotiate all the way through to the end, John. Let's do it.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Louis.
All right, talk to you soon.
Thanks, everyone. This is video number 2, the part 1 you just saw. This is part 2. Louis is at home, hanging on his couch, eating some peanuts. So this is part 2 of the video. We were supposed to do... Oh, Cheerios. Okay. We were doing a couple, we wanted to do a couple follow-up videos, Louis, to see how the progress of the rehab was going to go. But this 1-bedroom home you already sold. Last night you got a call after we hung up on the call, and you've sold this property already. So please tell us, from what we were looking at yesterday, Frank was in the home painting the cabinets. I don't think you got done all the repairs. Please tell us how the guy contacted you, the price that you sold it for, maybe what repairs, he took on. He said, stop doing repairs, like, I want it. Or how did this all come about?
Okay, so basically the guy, his name is I can't think of it right now. I'll think of it in a second. But the buyer basically called me up. It was referred to me by someone who referred to call. I might have a house for sale, and I did. And he was looking for a 1-bedroom. Luckily, I hate 1-bedrooms as far as investments go, but I got lucky with this one. It's perfect for a bachelor, and that's what he is. So, long story short, we made a deal. He paid $1,000 to move in, and he's gonna pay $200 a month for 48 months, and that gives me about a 12-month payback period. I normally like to aim for 10 is my goal, and the guy got a good deal. So he was excited. Nice guy, a cool guy.
Right on.
Former Marine, and he's going to move in here in just a few days. And as far as fixing it goes, though, now this is what happened. That was a great question. As far as fixing it, he said, just stop what you're doing. I'll take it as is. And I said no, because for one, I don't like anyone else dictating like any sort of urgency. So first of all, I got this. Thank you. Secondly, I did give it some thought, and I made a decision, and I actually stand by it. I think it's the right one, and I have yet to be proven wrong. But I would rather fix it myself, so to speak, with Frank and make sure it's fixed than cross my fingers and hope that he does it and he fixes it. Because if he walks in this thing in 6 months, he's just going to hand me back a piece of junk. I'd rather fix the essentials today. So I finished the essentials, like the floors, the electric, the plumbing, painted the cabinets that you saw. I fixed up the basics and handed it to him, and then still call it a handyman special because he'll change the fixtures or something. But I elected to have it fixed myself.
Is the application process is quick in this park?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he is. Everything that he said, he already applied. We haven't gotten the official yet, to be honest, but everything he has said so far, he's going to pass. I mean, he's going to pass.
Okay, so this one's tentatively all locked up.
Yeah, it's a done deal. And as soon as he passes, he has the cash, and we're done.
A 1-bedroom home, you made a comment a little bit earlier that they are not your favorite?
Yeah, no, because for the same reason that we don't do, or I don't do, you should not do as far as investing goes, the 55 and up parks, not because we don't want to do any favors for the elderly community. It's just that it literally chops out 90% of the people that are looking for mobile homes, that are driving around, that are on Craigslist. They won't find this house, and that's why you find so many cheap homes and so many deals or potential deals in there, because no one's buying it. No one's eligible to live in that park. Well, with the 1-bedrooms, almost the same thing. It's a close second in as far as with respect to cutting out the market. You're cutting out even couples sometimes if the home is too small, just a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. I mean, even couples might find it tight. But kids or any other family member living, cut it out. I mean, it's almost as restrictive as the 55 and up. So I don't like it. I got the house for so low, and I even think I still paid too much. I mean, with 12 months payback period, it's kind of long. I wish it was more like 6 to 8, honestly. But
we are so jaded in this business that like it takes you 12 months to get your money back. That shouldn't.
How
Garbage.
ridiculous that sounds. Listen, I mean, honestly, how ridiculous. Like, you know, there is not a stock you could possibly invest in where you won't sound like a fool complaining that I bought the stock and I didn't make 100% dividend this year. This is bull.
I will play devil's advocate and the things in the for the senior parks and the one bedrooms. In some markets, those are okay, but you really have to. It's if the supply and demand. I mean, if there's just so little supply that the demand, you know, people will make a one bedroom work.
Fair enough, yeah.
Or if the market is if the market is stronger for senior buyers, or if it's the right time of the year and the snowbirds are coming down from the north or going back, you know, whichever way. But there is, you know, I just wanted to make sure the people listening that you're Louis, you are exactly right. But there are some instances when
I respect that. I think we've mentioned it before. It's more like a style thing. I personally, that's not a risk I want to take. I won't even touch it. I don't. But it doesn't mean you can't make money if you get the right deal. Maybe if you get.
Well, you did. You just are making 200 for the next
like. The house for free,
yeah.
You know. So.
And you just did that deal. I mean, that's like you.
Yeah, and again, and exactly, and that deal I just did, like, there's money to be made there, but I just
pretty good.
It's like, I'd rather stick to the double wides in family parks that are clean. All those things are juicy, juicy.
Well,
right though, you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. Well, if those are like the grand slams, then
yeah.
And that's not true always, but they're certainly typically easier to sell. But this home, again, my hat's off to you because that's awesome. I mean, $200 is not the $300 that we normally shoot for, but you put this guy in, hopefully it'll turn out good. Like you said, he's Marine. You've already talked to him. You seem to have a good rapport with him. You like the guy. He was polite and.
Yeah, he was actually very polite. He's a Marine and a former Marine, like, you know, former like a few decades ago, but you know, nice guy. We'll see what happens. You know, money talks. But he doesn't sound like he's not going to pay. I'm 99% sure, as close as you can be.
For everyone listening, including you, Louis, keep marketing the home, keep advertising the home until you get money in hand. I know you still have ads out there.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Absolutely. That's why I can't say 100% ever. And 99 is like, that's a lie. It's more like I give the guy a 10% chance, to be honest, because people are ridiculous. And they apply and they pay $50 and then they ghost you. They look at the house and they say, I freaking love this house, man. This is awesome. I'm applying today. And they apply and then they pay $50. Like, why did you just pay $50 to not? Okay. It's like, and they'll text, they'll be like, take the ad down now. 100, beep, beep, beep. It's mine. I'm coming tomorrow.
Does that happen? Does that happen a lot?
Yeah, crickets literally nowhere and start rubbing their legs together.
All right, I love these little talks.
Good time.
This is awesome. All right, I don't have as many people ghosting on me, but no, I'd rather they bail now than any months down the road.
100%, 100%. And it's not like that happens every day. I'm just saying that has happened, and it's ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
Congratulations on this home. I mean, taking the risk to do a one bedroom. I know you already have a home in that park. The manager likes you. Yep. Hopefully it won't be the last. And you even proved a one bedroom there, so maybe another one bedroom there. It's in a good area.
Yeah. As long as it's in good condition, it has to be in good condition, man. I mean, it can't just be any house. It's got to be in good condition. But yeah, that's this one with Frank in there. Everything's gray and nice new even floors, and it's clean, man. It's good. So
congratulations. You did. I mean, it would not have happened if it wasn't for you, and somebody else would have.
Right back at you. It would not have happened if it wasn't for you.
High five. All right, buddy. This was fun. Keep it up. Call me. My phone's always on for you. And thank you for hopping on the call here today.
Oh, I'm on vacation, John.
Starting now? Your life's a vacation. All right, on that, we are out. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Louis. Later.
Good luck, everyone.